Hey guys, so a little bit of a different style of video today. We are remaking our office. So when we moved in here, we had a bunch of stuff we just kind of shoved in the office. We did have 2 computers. Believe it or not, we both used to be pretty heavy computer gamers. And so we had 2 gaming PCs that I actually built that really have been sitting around kind of collecting dust. Kind of decided that the sign business is getting big enough that it deserves its own space. And we have a lot of space in this office that's just not being used right now, or not being used very well. It's a hot mess. We are the Scruffy fam, so you're about to get a whole bunch of reel when I open this door and kind of show you our current space. But I'm super excited to see what it's going to turn into. And hopefully this will be the craft room of my dreams. I've always wanted one and never really had one. So I think now might be the time. Let's check it out. Yeah, so as you can tell, it is a hot mess in here. So yeah, I'm gonna start by emptying out everything that's on these 2 desks so that we can get the desks pulled out. The bookshelf's gonna go upstairs, and then we are going to start building the new desk. It's gonna be the DIY. I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, so that whole process took probably an hour, hour and a half, and so now we have a fairly empty room. You'll see a spot in there, if you can catch it, where we kind of stopped and powwowed for a second. Originally we were going to leave that second little desk in here, and we've decided to take it out. So the only thing that's going to be in here is the giant trampoline and our craft desk, and then storage bookcases, that kind of thing. So yeah. So I'm going to break for lunch now because I get hangry, and we will come back, and the next step will be building the 9 cube organizers. All right, so next we are going to be building these 9 cube organizers. Target has these, Walmart has these. These particular ones came from Menards because they were a couple bucks cheaper, but they're all pretty much the same. You could do this with any cube organizer depending on the final result you're looking for. So now that these 2 are built, these are basically going to be the legs of our table. And then we had a board cut at Home Depot that's going to lay across the top. We're going to glue the top of it. And then we have a storage drawer that's going to slide underneath. So this monster is going to be pretty big, but it should be tons of storage space for us. Next, we're going to put down our glue on the top of the bookshelves. We're using Gorilla Glue, liquid nails, anything along that line. Just means it's going to be really thick, and that's going to hold really well. So I want to make sure this does not move. So we're just going to basically squeeze this all over. this is our tabletop here. It's a melamine sheet we just had Home Depot cut down for us. So we're gonna get that on top, and then we have some clamps to make sure that it's held in place, and then we're gonna let that cure until tomorrow. We're probably not gonna use it until then, and then we should be good to go. You want to record? Can I yell at Levi or something?
Very good on that end. One, two, three. Over. Fingers. Alright, make sure you're flush. Push it as you need.
Maybe not flush. Hold on, this corner's flush, but this one's not. Move that corner towards me a little bit more. Ah. Okay.
Right, flush. Okay.
Flush. Okay, no, I got it. This is the side we're gonna be working on. If the back is a little off, I don't care. It's not bad. There's a little bit of a gappage back here, but
workstation. The reason that we need this much space is because our Etsy shop, our scruffy signs that we make, the signs are all big. They're 4-foot boards more often than not, or they're at least 2 feet, some are 3 feet. And so we needed a bigger workstation. We were being overrun at our kitchen table. And when you've got 7 people that need to eat, you can't do it picnic style all the time. And that's what it's had to be the last few days, because over the holiday weekend, we sold a lot of signs. And even now, a couple weeks later, we still have a ton of signs that are due out. So like even as we speak today, and as Tasha was doing things, I was making signs, and I will be doing that for the next week. So we're gonna let this cure, let it get set, and then we'll show you guys how we're gonna have our table set up, and you'll actually get to see me finishing up a sign when that's all said and done.
Alright, we are done with our makeover for now. There is a little bit of cleanup still to do, but that's going to take a while, so we're not going to bother putting that in this vlog. However, I do want to show you what we did, because I think it's pretty freaking awesome. Alright, so here's our first one. Now obviously, these are pretty empty so far. We'll fill those in as we kind of get into a groove and see what our system looks like. Got the Cricut tools, printer for shipping labels. This is one of our signs getting packaged up. And this is one of the things I'm most excited about. So this is the IKEA Alex drawer. And then I have a label maker, so I just went through and labeled each of the sheets. So we've got plenty of storage in here. Unfortunately, the big sheets don't fit in here as is. They're like half an inch too long. But once they're cut down, they'll fit perfectly fine. And then again, more storage back here. All of our tech in the back corner. A couple more boards ready to get painted. This is the corner that still needs to have stuff done to it or not. All right, guys, this was a lot of fun and something that I've wanted pretty much my whole life. So I'm super excited to have it. Worked on a couple signs in here so far, and it is super quick. Everything's within reach. It's all right here in one spot. We don't have to worry about the kids climbing all over it when they're trying to eat lunch. It's pretty amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's definitely a little bit different from our normal like homesteady type stuff. But this was an idea that kind of came out of COVID to have these Etsy shops, and they've been doing really well. So we're super excited and super pleased that we have this opportunity to add in some extra income for our family that we can do here at home with our kids, you know, hanging out with us. So we're very happy, very pleased with this, and I hope you guys stick around and see all the other videos that we have coming out. As we're getting closer to spring, I'm starting to look at some seed catalogs, and I'm gonna be buying my seed starting setup. I'm so excited. That's pretty much like the two things that I've wanted for as long as I can remember. Yeah, so definitely make sure that you subscribe and click the button so that you're notified when we upload new videos. And you can follow us on Instagram. Joe is more consistent at posting on his Instagram than I am, but I do put some stuff on there every so often. And we're gonna be having some elderberry stuff coming up very soon. And I think I'm gonna do a video on a very special holiday drink that I greatly enjoy. It is of the adult variety. Only drink it once a year. So if you want to see all that and you want to see our family and our adorable kids doing their little cameos in the background, then stick around and we'll talk to you guys again later. Bye.